Okay, thanks everyone who's here for day 3 of our workshop. So last night we gave you guys all feedback on your resolutions as comments on your documents. So we're gonna go through a quick slideshow talking about next steps and what to do after your resolution is finalized. And then we have a little time for office hours so that you guys can ask questions on all the comments that we gave, and make sure that by the end of this week, you can have a finalized version of your resolution and you're ready to just start reaching out to people and get going once school starts. All right, so here are the general next steps that you want to take. The first is creating a petition to garner support from other students. This is for if you're doing a student council resolution, you might just want to be able to demonstrate that other students on that campus are supportive of this resolution, of this idea, and that they want to see some sort of climate legislation at your school. On the district level, you can create a petition and circulate it to other schools in your district, or you can help neighboring schools pass resolutions to get support for the district resolution. And so you can reach out to green teams or environmental clubs at neighboring campuses and try to get them to pass similar resolutions as you did at the school level to demonstrate support for the overall district resolution. This step is optional. You can just go straight into a district resolution. If you have a school board of trustees who's already very focused on sustainability and very supportive of the idea, that's a great option. It would speed up the process. But if you think you are in a more conservative district, or you might need a little more help persuading them into signing the resolution, this is a good way to do so. Your next step is going to be to contact individual members of your ASB or student leadership, whatever that's called for you, or your board of trustees. The best way to do this is to try and find personal contacts. So if you guys are in CCL, reach out to your group leaders. I'm sure they know a couple people on the board. Talk to your friends, see if they know anyone. Just try and get a personal connection if you can, because then the person will probably be more invested and more likely to help you. Otherwise, you can go ahead and cold email people. We have a draft for that in the resources folder that I can show you in a second. And just cold email the board members. They are technically there to help you and to support students, and so they should reply. It just might be a little slower without the personal contact. And what I would do is, if you're cold emailing people, try and do a little research into each board member, see if they've supported bonds that had sustainability measures, or if they've done anything for climate in the past, and try and focus on the board members that have done that, because remember, you can really only talk to 2 of them. I believe 2, maybe 3, because you can't talk to a majority of the board members. So try and find the ones who are going to be most engaged and most helpful to you. And the goal with that is to show them your resolution, get some feedback, and then create new drafts with them. So this person is basically going to become a mentor, hopefully, to you. They know the board, they know the other members on the board. So I would ask questions like, who do you think would resist this resolution and why? What points are board members going to have issues on? Is this therefore statement going to be a problem? And that way you can get insight on how these people are going to vote before you even present the resolution to them. And you can adjust your resolution accordingly. That way you won't have to come into multiple board meetings. And then your next step, or your final step, is going to be to get agendized or get on the agenda. So you can do that by asking your contact if you can get a meeting, with your ASB. So if you want a meeting with ASB, you might want to, or student leadership, you might want to reach out to principal, vice principal first and go from there. Or ask if you can get onto the agenda at the next board meeting. So in order for them to vote, you need to be officially on the agenda. You can't just come in and talk at public comment for the board meetings. So hopefully you have a contact who's able to just write you into the agenda. If not, the process is that you would present at public comment at a board meeting. That happens at the end of each board meeting. Anyone who comes in as a member of the public gets to talk for a bit. So you would just say, hey, we wrote a climate resolution. We've worked with so-and-so on the board for a little bit on drafting the resolution. We'd like to now come in and present it to see if you'd like to vote on it. Can we be placed on the next meeting agenda? And if they say yes, you will be on the meeting agenda 1 month from then. And then you will go in, you'll present your resolution, and hopefully get passed. So that's pretty much the process for getting a resolution passed. We want to stay in contact with all of you who we've been working with. So let us know how you're doing on the process. If you hit a snag anywhere in the road, please let us know. We'd want to help you guys. We want to make sure that in this next school year, you all get resolutions passed. And we also just want to say congratulations. You've done amazing work for 1 week. Most of you have nearly complete resolutions already and are ready to start reaching out and getting the process started, which is amazing. So congrats and good luck on the rest of the process. I gotta stop the recording.